Alright, welcome back to Pascal's Wager as we head down into the bottom of the Sacred Tower to face the boss. Got our hourglass and we're ready to wrap up Katib before we head on to the next area, Edith. Just make sure I'm all ready here before I head down. Alright, so this time, instead of heading down, we're going to actually head up to the top floor. There'll be a cutscene through there. Before we do that, let's just go through this hole in the wall. Alright, so now we can continue into the main room, get our cutscene, meet a friend we haven't seen for a little while.
Something is enshrined and worshipped here. What exactly happened to you?
Get out of here, fast. This is not a place Couriers should be.
That's no way to respond to someone who cares.
The altar up there seems to be connected with something under the sacred tower. It's teasing the craving of the darkness. Leave before it's too late.
Seems he's been contaminated by the central.
And put on the fragment that we've had for a while.
You okay?
I saw something about Teresa holding the seal of the A-cup, with knights kneeling before her.
This seems to be a sign. Teresa is somehow related to the church. Look, a key appeared upon the altar.
Just double check I didn't miss anything. Then we're gonna head to the main elevator and work our way down.
Seems he's been contaminated by the central.
And this boss is pretty easy. He's got a cool cutscene to kick him off, and it's not that hard. So we have the key now. We can head in here and take this big circle elevator. No, don't just drop down. Go around this way.
Tell me it's for real. Who am I?
We failed. We failed. The Overseer would never forgive me.
Aha! It's time to wake up. Finally, I shall take revenge for all the humiliation that I had to endure.
What is happening? What is this? What is my life?
Pretty cool cutscene. Now we're gonna face off the fused Sprenger. Guy looks pretty cool.
I'm so stupid. I've spent everything I have to chase them. All I have now are only lies and suffering. If only I had known that sooner, maybe I would have been right. No, I should have better than him. I would have all to lose. Lost dignity, faith. For what?
So he's not too hard, he's pretty slow. He is pretty tanky though, so it takes a while to wear down. Alright, we pretty much got him. Never even lost the character.
Why didn't you listen to me?
The witch is my wife. I must find her.
After all, humans can never break the fetters of their emotions. It doesn't matter. That being the case, you should go to Blessed Land before it's too late. If we let her return to the Blessed Land like this, all the tragedies that occurred here would be repeated. Even worse.
Why?
There's another seal of Jacob in the Blessed Land. The last one belonging to the church. And that's what keeps the Sandras away. You have already seen what happened after she opened one of them.
Her ultimate aim is not to enter the Colossal Grave. She wants to take vengeance on the church and destroy the Blessed Land.
We must stop her, or Solus will suffer the same fate as my hometown. Hurry up. Go to the Blessed Land. Do what you must do. I need to rest now. Don't worry. I hope it ends well.
So this door is locked
The
for
entrances
now.
to the underground have been sealed. We'll have to find another way.
Should be an elevator somewhere here to take us back up.
If both of us could be freed from this nightmare, would you give me a hand? The fragment of the scarlet meteor you have, it's the key to everything. You will need it when the time is right. Thanks for your promise, but you have to wait for a while. I will live up to your trust. The fragment of the scarlet...
Master! Sorry, there are no discounts.
And that wraps up Katib. Make our way out towards the carriage and then head to Edith, the next zone. Probably my least favorite zone because it's easy to get lost in, and I'll probably spend a whole episode getting lost.
Tell me, why does Teresa want to destroy the Blessed Land? What the hell does she want to do? Are you still hiding things from me after all this time?
Violet, you don't understand.
It was all because of me. Why? God, why? Make me slaughter these innocent Martians. That was my first encounter with Teresa. I tried my best to help her forget her pain, but the ghosts of the Martians finally found her.
Look at you, running around like a headless chicken.
As a courier, I can't even get close to the Blessed Land.
Have you heard of Edith?
The lightless city discarded by the Blessed Land?
Now it's the gathering place of the Demiurges.
Why are the monks of the Holy Abbey here?
More than a decade ago, the Pontifex of the Demiurges, Valand, was sentenced to death. After that, the Demiurges were banished to Edith and lost the protection of the light, living like known entities.
Do you think they can help us?
There have long been grievances piling up between them and the Church. And you know, enemies of the enemies could be our friends.
I don't think they will take such a risk for a few nobodies.
A single spark can reignite a fire. How's everything?
Have you found a new Argyle? Sorry, you have to...
What's going on with you?
It seems I can see those people banished by me reappear in the dark mist and try to drag me in.
As the Inquisitor of the Blessed Land, you must have suffered a lot, and you have no control over your life.
I don't need your pity. The absurd past of Benita is too sinful to be erased. It's just an obsession with slaughter in the name of faith. I know it was my brutality that made them heretics and deprived them from the last hope of the god. If she's the one that survived, maybe I won't have to carry this. Have you found a new... Even now, I still believe she's no different from the old virtuous Teresa.
It was my weakness and evasion that caused today's situation.
Stop blaming yourself. Just bring her back, this pain and suffering Moland.
After so many years, this is my first time trying to seek help from God.
God would discard no one, as long as you believe in him.
I have something to look for.
I've brought a new slate.
According to the words on the slate, the bracelet is engraved with celebration of the flames.
What do you mean?
That was the day I was born.
There seems to be some progress. Anything else can be derived?
Not enough. Not enough to crack the entire code.
There's still time to find the rest.
What if you can't find it? I don't want to be stuck in it for the rest of my life. When I left the church orphanage, I thought I was brave. But now I realize that I couldn't leave my past behind.
No one can. Why did the church order the disposal of the demiurges?
They can only have themselves to blame. Instead of studying the classics in the Holy Abbey, they insisted on studying the Colossus with the Pontifex, Wayland.
I've heard about this. Studying Colossus is considered a taboo in the Blessed Land. But since the demiurges made no breakthroughs, the church just turned a blind eye to it.
Being reclusive could just be a disguise for them. Perhaps the demiurges found something that enraged the church. However, after so many years, the truth is nowhere to be found. After going back to Blessed Land, you will no longer have a chance to buy these treasures. Buy some now while you still can.
Let me see. What do you have?
Edith has regained its light. How did that happen? Be careful. Although nothing has happened yet, the white dust floating in the air is surely abnormal.
Alright, so I'm just going to run over here, get the altar, and then we'll wrap this episode up here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Don't go any further, or you will be sorry.